It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Devon Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down, ball at the 36. Going right side, Robinson with it. Escapes the defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Penix working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Rolling deep down the near. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They send the tight end in motion. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Got his target. It's Granson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Hurts looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass release. He goes down. And a big play drives it backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Hurts now from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Real cool. Maybe you only rap and pay the bills. Now
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A toss now to Robinson. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons make it a one-point game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. We'll cobble together a yard there. And on the tackle, the first rounder out of Georgia, Jalen Walker.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the pistol, Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Eagles.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now Hurts. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time. It's a soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Running in the red zone. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. leadership making the stop.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To the air with Penix. Gets everything he has under this one. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Here's Penix. He's got it over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Eagles
7.
go dime for this 3rd down call. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the shotgun, Penix. He goes underneath here, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Has it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Penix on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. You really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Robinson on the inside give. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defense meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Penix working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. Running down the left side. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. It's 2nd and goal.
The Eagles' 10-yard line.
60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Go.
Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Through the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Eagles 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. McCole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Another one here to London. And for the touchdown! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
21. Eagles 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Hardman with a return. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
His kick is
That
good.
one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Middle of the field, got his man. It's Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19 tight, 19, 7 Pirates, 7.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. He's out. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Falcons take a timeout. It's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Penix is going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off for points. They did just that.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Back to throw it. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook is wide open.
2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That led him back. They're sorting right through the traffic, finding a runner. That's instincts come to life.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They bring Wilson in motion right. Hurts on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Play action. Hurts has it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Toss play to Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Makes the catch. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. To making that spot to move the chains.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
He has tried quite a few kicks this time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Shoots away from one. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Firing quickly as Banks complete. And he gets absolutely blocked to end that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 30.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. He'll get to Robinson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice kick out, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To the air with Penix. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is a 48-yard look for him. Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Taps it off to Barkley, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll work against the blitz. Out to his right, that is the screen. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check up.
From the shotgun, Penix. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got Smith again. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. 72.
Now Penix off the play action. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shut up. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 14 on the play, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Go.
On 1st, it's Robinson again. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Third down, it's Penix. This one's caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Oh, he lost the football! And the Eagles have it!
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
47-yard attempt.
Able to put it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. In a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He'll throw it deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to within 6.
Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception!
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score equals 21. Falcons 30. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
19 tight, go!
Penix here from the gun. Called in by Mooney, left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, but give him a chance to make a play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Penix working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Spinning into the clear. And he's going to have this out there across midfield, partner to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Penix looking to pass. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just... Yes, they're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. got all of it, and this is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
33.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hartman with a return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles needing a couple. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, field it. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Here he is to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he is going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
Peter, like that, it's just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go!
The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's a possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is